Welcome to South Harmon. Welcome to South Harmon. Hey, welcome to South Harmon. We glad you here today. Another AMA. Ask me anything. Super chat is cool if you wanna pay to play. Like and subscribe, that's what we really appreciate. Let me introduce you to the tear down king. Mike McNutted, ask your questions, he'll answer anything. ATM, you know I don't put them graphics on the screen. Glad you tapped in now, stay tapped in for the team. Hey, everything is posted. Go follow the socials. South Harmon FF tag us if we get noticed. Welcome to South Harmon, we glad you here today. Welcome to South Harmon, we glad you here today. Another AMA. Welcome to South Harmon, we glad you here today.
What is up, everybody? It's championship week. What is going on? T-Rock's in the building. Matt's in the building. I'm in the building. What's going on, guys? How are you?
What's up?
How's it going, guys?
Good, good. You guys have a good holiday?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
How about
One
yours?
down, one more to go.
Good. Yeah, T-Rock, I saw you cooking up some food there. Looks pretty good. How was it?
Oh, my God. That porchetta, it was a labor of love, but everyone loved it. So it was amazing. Yeah.
How long did it take to cook up?
3 days.
Oh,
It was a 3-day process. Yeah, including 10 hours, the initial cook, and about 2 hours when I wanted to reheat it up. But yeah, takes a little bit of time for those flavors to start doing their work. So yeah, can't rush the process.
Nice, man.
All right, we got questions flying in already. Love seeing that. But check out below there. For New Year's, people can get a 15% off the Patreon annual sub. Just in time here for off-season film sessions, rookie ranks, off-season strategy. You can come and join us in the Discord, all that fun stuff. If you have not joined the Patreon, right down there, patreon.com/South Harmon. Use that code 54A45. If you have not joined the Patreon yet, it is definitely worth it. Come join us over at South Harmon. All right.
Hit the like.
Yep, hit the like. Do all that fun stuff. All right, Dr. B, my man, is in here. Good luck today, everybody. Got two for you for my championships today. Baker or Darnold? Who do we got here, T-Rock? I'm going to start with you today.
I have Baker one spot ahead of Darnold. Both of them have looked really great, but Baker has just looked great all season long. So, and he's going up against the Panthers, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay, Matt?
The same, and I think he hit it at the end. He's going up against Carolina defense, excuse me, versus Sam Darnold going against Green Bay. So yeah, I definitely, it's close, but I lean the same.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning Baker today too. There is a couple weather concerns in the game. I'm actually going to post this link in the chat for everybody to read.
In Carolina,
just everywhere. There's all kinds of weather.
On the East Coast, yeah.
I'm just going to kind of walk through it real quick. Indy and the Giants, few sprinkles or showers, possible early, but seems likely. Winds are just, okay. They're nothing special. Tennessee and Jacksonville. There is a line of storms poised to move through Jacksonville in-game, and it will bring heavy rain on the leading edge with lighter rain sticking around behind it. I actually think there's a pretty good chance we see a delay in this game due to lightning. Though it's a bit too early to tell you exactly when. My guess would be that kickoff is delayed. If there's no delay, I expect heavy rain at some point, light to moderate rain beyond that for most of the game. If they end up with a lightning delay, that'll, of course, avoid the worst of the rain. So kind of hope there is a delay. Jets and Buffalo. Looks like very wet pregame with rain clearing early in the game. The later we go, the stronger the winds get. And by the end of the game, we could see sustained winds around 15 miles an hour with gusts around 30. Carolina and Tampa Bay. Carolina and Tampa Bay, same thing as the Tennessee and Jacksonville game. It's same storm's going to roll right through Tampa Bay too. So we should be getting a lot of rain there in Tampa Bay as well. Dallas and Philadelphia, supposed to be mostly dry, 10 to 15 winds, maybe occasional gust of 30 miles an hour. Miami and Cleveland, winds are the big story here. Sustained winds will increase through the game, 15 to 20 at kickoff, 20 to 25 by the second half, with gusts reaching 35 plus in the second half. Sounds like the rain might be off and on. And then Atlanta, Washington tonight. Scattered showers. Rain looks likely at some point in the game, but not a complete washout. Winds 10 to 15. So about 10 to 15 mile an hour winds in most of these games this week. So just want to throw that out there for everybody before we get into the rest of these questions. Also, Dr. B has Hill or Addison, half PPR. Much love to everyone. Yeah, who do we got here, T-Rock? You got Addison or Tyreek with Tyler Huntley in there today?
I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill.
Interesting.
Wait a second. You said Tua's not playing?
He is not playing. Tyler Huntley is starting at quarterback.
He was doubtful since I think Thursday or Friday.
All right, I'm going to go Addison.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to smack you upside your head there. Okay, Addison for sure. You going Addison too, Matt? Okay, cool.
Yep, 100% Addison.
All right, Tyson's got one here for us. Goff or Love?
Ooh,
this is an interesting one. Goff on Monday nights. Love in a big primetime game at 4:25 today. Who do you got here, Matt?
That's close, but I've got Goff. Looking at the over-under, it's 50 points or 50.5 for the game for Detroit and 49ers. I know it's at San Fran with that defense. It will be outdoors, obviously, versus it's 48.5 over-under for the Packers and Vikings game. So I've got Goff.
All right, how about you, T-Rock?
I think Goff makes a lot of sense, but I actually have Jordan Love ahead. He's actually a top 3 QB play for me this week. He had his best game of the season against the Vikings when he was in doubt earlier on in the season when he missed those few games. So, yeah, I'm just going to go with Love showing up in a big game this week.
Oh, so it's down to me, huh? I think I would go Jared Goff here. The way he's been playing, they got to throw the ball a little bit because they don't have Montgomery. So I think I'm going to go with Goff here. I think him and Amon-Ra, J-Mo, they tore up the 49ers defense in that playoff game last year too. So I think maybe they got Ben Johnson has their number a little bit. Full PPR, 2.2 per carry. You guys rolling with Jalen McMillan or Amir Abdullah today? Interesting one. Who do you got here, Matt?
I think it's excuse me. I think it's close, but the 0.2 points per carry is, it's obviously something. So it makes it a lot closer. But with McMillan, with how hot he's been, his last 3 weeks, he's had over 15 points in PPR, and that's full PPR. I'm riding the hot hand with McMillan.
All right, how about you, T-Rock?
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go with McMillan. I think Alexander Madison is back, and I just expect him to get the majority of the carries. So I'm going to go with McMillan.
Yep. I'm going to go McMillan as well. He's been hot, like Matt said. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with him, even with the little bit of rain there. Also, if you guys have any pressing questions I need answered right away, Super Chat is the way to go. We got a bunch of questions here lined up. So, Gooner has one for us. Tracy, Garendo, Neighbors, and Josh Downs need to sit one in half PPR. Who are you sitting here, T-Rock?
So, I have Tracy at 21. I actually expect Patrick Taylor to be the one that gets a lot of the carries this week. Probably just sit Garendo. I don't think he's going to be that effective without even looking at the rest of my rankings. Yeah, just because of injury.
All right, Matt?
I was either going to go with one of the running backs, either Tracy or Garendo. I was actually leaning towards Tracy sitting, but I know with the weather you're talking about, they might be running the ball a little bit more. So I'll go T-Rock, Garendo.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Tracy on here. They're both banged up, Garendo and Tracy. Singletary's been eating into more Garendo, whereas I think Patrick Taylor is like, if you looked up the definition of just a guy in the dictionary, there's a picture of Patrick Taylor there. So I'm going to go with sit Tracy on this one. Let's see. Next one up here. Castle Black has one. Happy title week. Play the Slim Reaper with Pickett at 1 or wait on questionable Tyreek with Huntley at 4. Who do you got here, T-Rock? You playing the Slim Reaper or Tyreek?
I'm just gonna play Pickett. He wasn't totally terrible. He at least helped out AJ Brown, so maybe I just trust them Pickett over Tyler Huntley.
Okay. How about you, Matt?
The same, and I think he even kind of said it in the latter part of it. It's questionable Tyreek. So if you don't play Slim Reaper at 1, Tyreek doesn't play. You screwed yourself. So I think you almost have to play Slim Reaper.
He is, I think, gonna play for sure. He did.
Okay. Even that aside, like that's just kind of the icing on the cake. But I would have picked Slim Reaper anyways.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going with Slim Reaper as well on that one. Gooner has one. Neighbors, Garendo or Jerome Ford, need one of them in half PPR. Matt, who you got here?
I'm leaning Jerome Ford. I just think he's taking over the backfield, obviously because of injury. Chubb's out. I think it's going to be him all day. We talked about Garendo injury, Neighbors up and down with the weather concerns on the East Coast too. So Jerome Ford.
All right, T-Rock.
This is tough. I think this is really, really close. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. Which way are you leaning, EV? Because I think they're really
I
close
think
for me.
I'm leaning Ford with the weather.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Malik Neighbors. He's just looked a lot better over the last couple of weeks. Ford, I think, got bailed out with that 66-yard run at the beginning of the game, and then he had a late touchdown just thanks to what's his face fumbling at the goal line. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Neighbors. I just feel like he's just the better talent. I just don't want to rest my hopes on a freaking Brown in week 17. I'm sorry about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Yeah, it's between Ford or Neighbors for me too. So
Same.
I think I'm gonna go with it being half PPR. I'm gonna go Jerome Ford.
Yep,
that makes sense.
Double D has one half PPR. Pick one: Tracy, Ford, or Wick. So basically, kind of the same questions we've already had. I think I'm still going Ford here. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ford as well.
Ford.
Okay. Gooner has another one. Garendo, Dowdle, and Tracy need to sit one in full PPR and a half point per carry league. Interesting one here. Who do you got here, Matt?
Hold on one sec. Let me look at it again. Grendo, Dowdle, and Tracy. I'm leaning Dowdle. I know he's going against Philadelphia D at Philadelphia. I just kind of like what he's been doing. It's either him or Tracy, kind of are close, but I think.
Well, you got to sit one of these guys. Which one are you sitting?
Oh, sit one. Oh, Grendo. Talked about that
Grendo,
earlier with the injury. Yep, sorry. I misread that.
Oh, you're good. T-Rock?
Same. I'm just gonna sit Garendo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna still sit Tracy here. Out of these three, so I'll go Tracy. Another one here: Wicks, Janu, or Pittman. PPR pick one. Interesting one here. If there's a tight end premium, I like Janu a little bit, but it is Huntley too. Huntley sucks. You know what? I'm going Pittman here.
Wicks. Let me see where the hell I am.
That's why I'm like for me, it's between Wicks and Pittman. I agree with you on the Janu side.
Yeah, Christian Watson is probably not going to play today, so there's that too with Wicks.
Then I'd go Wicks.
I'm gonna go Janu. I know that Tyler Huntley sucks, but I think he's going to be like their only target that they throw over the middle too, or just throw at in general.
And I'm going Pittman with Joe Flacco in there. So none of us helped you. We all picked three different guys. Sorry, buddy.
What would be your first and second choices? Maybe that'll help to like mine would be
probably Pittman, Wicks, Janu.
Yep.
I would be so Flacco is in over Richardson.
Yep.
Where the fuck have you been?
Where have you been, dude?
You fucking living under a rock?
Well, just in case some other people out there didn't know.
That's what it is. Because
all right.
All tilted, so he's
let me go
tilted.
Let me go Pittman.
Yeah, smoke another bowl, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, fucking A. Throw the weed away. Get some new shit.
Cootie has one. Bryce or Penix? Who are we starting here, Matt?
Oof.
Both are probably going to be dealing with a little bit of rain, it looks like.
Bryce Young, I think, has been active. He's been doing a lot better than what he was at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to go Bryce. Shit, the weather in Carolina is going to be
I'm going to go Penix. Yeah, he looked pretty solid his first start.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Penix too. Night game.
Yeah.
Sunday night game. Big game. Give me Penix.
I'm going to actually jump on you guys' bandwagon. It's at Washington, so it's indoor as well, so you don't have to worry about the weather there. So the weather shifted it for me for Bryce.
Gooner has one. Colts or Miami D. I've had this one a couple times. I'm going Colts D. They're my number one because the Giants last week to
Suck.
Atlanta. They gave up like 26 points in like a regular defense league. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean they're just gonna hand pick sixes away. So
Yeah.
I agree. Colts.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Bo-
go Miami. 'cause
Both are
they're-
like top 5 plays today. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami only because, you talked about the wind. It's going to be like 19 and 20 miles per hour, and it's DTR. So I'm just
Yeah.
going to go with that.
Okay. 4 point per passing touchdown. Flacco or Rodgers? Matt, who we got here? There's only one answer.
What's that? There's only one answer. Aaron Rodgers.
Only one
That'd be my
answer.
one
No,
answer.
no, it's Joe Flacco. T-Rock.
I have them close, but I have Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got his love buddy back, so he's they've been smoking some peyote.
See, I would have eventually figured out Flacco was playing today. I'm going to go Flacco.
So, I mean, Buffalo up here. Whoever, Giants way down here. I'm going Flacco. This is
and weather, and it's going to be a total shit show.
Yeah, give me some Joe Flacco today, easy. I think he's set up for a big game. All of his weapons are healthy. Pierce is in, Josh Downs is in, Pittman's in, Taylor just killing it. Yeah, give me some Joe Flacco.
It would be hilarious though if Rodgers has another amazing game with him and Devontae Adams though.
He could, but he's really banged. That whole team is banged up, man. I just don't trust it.
Yeah.
Dynasty Jacks has one. A-Chain or Aaron Jones, 0.25 per carry and a 1 PPR. I'm going A-Chain here. He's been electric and literally like their only weapon.
Yeah, he's a top 5 play for me this week.
Especially if they switch a quarterback, they're going to be running the ball a lot more too. So
yeah, and with those settings, I'm trying to fit both of those guys into my lineup. If I
fuck
can.
yeah, dude.
So
flex the other.
Try it. Yeah, try and find, talk yourself into one of these bad weather games and pulling somebody out. All right, Tony's got one. Happy holidays, guys. Yahoo redraft settings: Rudolph or Tajay Spears in the Superflex. Ooh, interesting one. Who do you got here, T-Rock?
So I have Tajay Spears as a top 25 play. I actually have him at 16.
Yeah, Pollard is out too. So.
Yeah. And then I have Rudolph at quarterback 17. So he's after a lot of other quarterbacks. I'm just going to go with Spears.
Interesting. Okay. Matt?
Yeah, I was leaning Spears as well. I know it's hard to set a quarterback in Superflex, but when he's the only one getting in the backfield that's going to be getting all the rock, all the carries, I think it's hard to sit him. There's guaranteed points versus Rudolph. It could be a negative at the end of the day. So
yeah, I think with the rain too, they should run the ball a little bit more. So yeah, give me Tajay Spears as well in this one. And plus he gets dump offs receiving. So yeah, give me that. Parker has one for us. Wicks, Jalen McMillan, and Tyreek Hill start 2. Which 2 are you going here, Matt?
I like McMillan and I'm gonna go Wicks. I know Hill's the cheetah, but with that quarterback situation, he's still questionable. I know we said he'll probably play, but it's they're not playing for anything. So how much are they going to risk him through injury if he's got a little bit of a tweak? I could see them maybe pulling him. So Wicks, then McMillan.
Okay.
Plus the weather down there too.
Yeah. How about you, T-Rock?
I'm going to go McMillan and Hill. Like Tyreek Hill, all he needs is just 2 or 3 plays to get what Wicks probably needs 2 games to get. So I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Wicks and McMillan on this one. I just don't trust Tyreek with Huntley. We've seen it before earlier this year with Huntley, and it was bad. It was really bad. So, yeah, no thanks. Greg has one. And 1 PPR, need 2, 50% chance projected in the title matchup. Jalen Coker, Dontavian Wicks, Zacchaeus, Waddle, Tim Patrick. Interesting question here with some interesting choices, too. Who do you got here, T-Rock? Which 2 are you going to go with?
Man, so I'm kind of leaning Olamide Zacchaeus. I have Coker way further down. I also have Waddle further down as well. Definitely not going to play Tim Patrick. I'm probably going to go with Zacchaeus, and I don't know. Maybe we could talk to that last one. I'm definitely leaning Olamide though.
Okay, interesting. Matt, who you got here on these 2?
I mean, this is a tough question, especially in a championship matchup. I talked about this before. I like Wicks just because of with that offense and what they're going to do. And I'm leaning Wicks and Waddle, the two that kind of that I'm leaning towards, especially if Hill. I know he's got the quarterback issue, but with Hill potentially, as we talked about earlier, banged up. Those are the two that jump out at me. Coker's been past 2 weeks though has been pretty good as far as like bomb shot. So he'd probably be my number 3.
Okay.
What do you got, E?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Wicks and Zacchaeus are gonna be my 2
Okay.
on this one. I don't love Waddle. Patrick's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go Wicks and Zacchaeus on this one. I think they're set up in some pretty decent spots here.
I'm gonna go Zacchaeus and Coker. I know that Coker is further down my ranks, but these other guys are way even further down.
All right, here I'm gonna throw mine in here real quick. Who would you guys go with? Tyreek Hill, Zacchaeus, or Alec Pierce with Joe Flacco in there?
Pick one.
Yep.
Alec Pierce is 51 out of 51 for me, so not him.
Okay.
And you said Tyreek Hill. Who was the other one?
Zacchaeus.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go Olamide. Like you seem to really be down on Tyler Huntley. I would not put any faith in them then. Just you don't want to be super pissed off the rest of the day.
Right. Okay.
I'm doing the same, leaning Zacchaeus. Second is Hill. I think it's between the two of those are the two that I'm
Pierce and Flacco have had a.
No, I know. That's the
scared
curveball. That's a curveball that you threw in there. Was the Pierce, Alec Pierce? He doesn't do shit without Flacco, and then Flacco comes in and he looks like he's a wide receiver 2.
The only thing I worry about with Flacco is he looked really good for 2 games, and then he got benched because of how bad he played for A-Rich. I'm kind of still going back to that Flacco Rodgers, and I'm like, Rodgers has looked way better than Flacco has throughout most of the season. That's the only thing that I worry about with Flacco.
I wouldn't say way better. Rodgers looked like dog crap up until the past 4 or 5 weeks when he got his BFF.
That's what matters most, though. But yeah,
no, I know.
Back to this one. He had these 3. He also has Kraft and Strange. I don't think it changes for me. I'm still going Wicks and
McMillan. Yep.
All right. Cootie has one. Spears or Ford in 0.5 PPR. I'm going to go Spears.
Double checking. Yes. Spears for me.
I have Ford one spot ahead of Spears. I'm just gonna stick with that.
I thought you hated Cleveland trusting a Brown.
Yeah, but the Titans are fucking terrible as well. I'd rather just play Ford. I like Ford.
All right. Tony's got one. Half PPR, Hall or Addison. I'm going Addison. Breece Hall's been dog shit.
Addison.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Addison as well.
Okay. Parker has another one. Aaron Rodgers or Bryce Young. Who you got there, T-Rock?
I'm definitely gonna go Aaron Rodgers over Bryce Young.
Matt?
Yeah, same. I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. Karen Rodgers.
Yeah, I'll go Aaron Rodgers as well on that one.
So a lot of people are asking about Wicks. Wicks had by far his best game of the entire season against Minnesota in Week 4. He had 13 targets, 5 catches, which is hilarious. 78 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And I believe Watson didn't play that game as well. I think he was out that game.
Yeah, whenever Watson misses, Wicks is the guy who steps in as the starter. Yep. So, half PPR, Garrett Wilson or Jacoby Myers. Who do you have here, T-Rock?
So I have Wilson at 15, and I have Myers. He's a top 10 play for me. I'm just gonna go with Jacoby Myers. I think the weather is gonna impact the Jets.
All right, Matt.
I think it's close. It's kind of crazy that Wilson has come to this drop this far when a year ago or 2 years ago he was a top 5 or top 10 wide receiver, and now he's being compared to Jacoby Myers. And I actually have Jacoby higher, so it looks like he's fallen even farther.
I have this same dilemma in another league, but I thought Garrett Wilson's actually been kind of decent so far. I mean, 6 for 54, 3 for 50. Yeah,
Adams
it's not spectacular, but Would you play
Adams is even too
Jalen
much.
McMillan or Jacoby Myers?
McMillan.
I'd play Myers. Myers is at the top of the cuck score by a long shot for Maddie's ranking. So
You,
kind of want to
okay,
go with
and
that.
I have Baker Mayfield starting.
Oh, then go McMillan. I'd just go
Okay.
McMillan.
All right. I was just curious. Ryan has one.
Asking for a friend.
Pittman or Judy? This is Pittman by a mile.
Pittman.
Yeah, I
Judy's
learned.
falling off a cliff.
Yeah, DTR's in there. No thanks. Give me Joe Flacco.
DT, no throw to Judy.
Yeah.
Hey, there's our former Arkansas wide receiver. Championship game, PPR, start 3, Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown, London, Addison. Also have Garendo with weather and injuries. So which 3 are we
So
picking here?
drop one.
T-Rock?
Sit one, basically. That's what it comes down to.
I'm going to play Adams for sure. I have London at 23. I'm going to play Addison. And yeah, I'm just going to play Adams, London, Addison.
Okay, so sitting A.J. Brown. Matt, who you sitting?
I think Garendo.
I'm sitting London out of the 3. I like Devontae. I mean, I think he kind of hit on it. Devontae, love. Addison, he's been getting a lot of play. So it's between AJ and London for me, and I've got AJ. It's just AJ Brown. I don't know if I could sit AJ. So tough choice, man. Good drafting.
I think I'm with T-Rock on this one. I'm going Adams, London, and Addison. I'm going to sit A.J. Brown in this one.
AJ?
Surprisingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. Coasty has one. Durham Payne or Brenton Strange, 1.5 tight end premium and first downs. Who do you got here, T-Rock?
I'm going to go with give me some more Strange. So, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Matt?
Strange all day.
I'm going Payne Durham pretty easily here. Strange got benched in the second half for Luke Farrell. I don't know if Brenton Strange is coming back to be the starter, so I'm not risking it. Payne Durham is the only tight end there, so at least I know he's running all the routes. He had a great game last week, so yeah, give me him pretty easy.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him another chance. It's just kind of like, players that have bad games. They get a second chance the next. Yeah. Oh, it will.
Add to the sheet. We already answered this one. Pittman or Judy, full PPR. Pittman by about 3,000 miles.
Yeah.
Tony's got one. PPR need 3 of Shakir, Jaden Reed, Tyreek Hill, Tajay Spears, and Rico Dowdle. Which 3 are we going with here, Matt?
Tajay Spears is a lock-in for me. So basically sitting 2, looks like. Yeah, sit 2. Full PPR. I'll probably go Reed and Shakir, Buffalo, weather. Fuck. I'm passing it to T. Let me think.
Okay.
The 2 that I got locked in are Spears and Reed for now.
I'm going to go Shakir, Reed, and it's tough between Tajay and Rico for me. I lean towards Rico, actually.
Yeah, that Eagles run defense is tough, so I don't like Rico at all. So I'm going to go Tajay, Shakir, Jaden Reed for me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like that too.
Yeah, and that's where I was leaning. So Eric,
I
Reed and Spears.
I don't trust Tyreek with Huntley and Rico with no CD. They should probably gonna stuff the line. Yeah, no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Frostbane has one. Need 2 PPR half tight end premium. Jerome Ford, Jake Ferguson. I'm guessing Brian Robinson, Michael Pittman, Tucker Kraft, Isaac Garendo. Going for the chip. T's game might mean I am looking for floor. All right. So which 2 are you picking there, T-Rock? We'll start with you.
I lean towards Ford and B-Rob. They're both top players for me. So yeah, I'm probably going to stick with the running backs this week.
Okay. How about you, Matt?
I was going to go Ford and Pittman. Are the 2 that I'm leaning towards. Yep.
Okay.
B-Rob would be 3rd.
Yeah. Ooh, PPR. So regular PPR and the
And then half
premium.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'm going Brian Robinson. I think I'm going Brian Robinson and Ford. I think for floor plays, those are probably your best floor plays. I could see Pittman sneaking in there too if you don't like, one of Robinson or Ford. But I would say Ford and Robinson, there really isn't anybody else there to run the ball for both of those teams. So I think I'm going to stick with those two guys.
Yeah, and you got to be able to go back to the well with B-Rob. He fumbled for the first time all season last week, and he had 2. So it's the Falcons' defense.
Yeah, he's a big reason that they've been successful this year too. So I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, B-Rob is my third. So the three that definitely kind of jump up are Ford, B-Rob, and Pittman. Pittman was one that I chose over B-Rob, though. So
I think we answered this one earlier, but I think we both liked Goff. Or I liked Goff. I think you guys liked Love, right?
Goff. It was.
I won't with Love.
You want Love, okay. Yeah. So got that. Here we go. Another one. Start one of Devontae, Josh Downs, Shakir, Jaden Reed. Good question here, Matt. Which one are you picking out of here?
So it sucks with like all these quarterback changes. Josh Downs. I just think, with the change in Flacco, I just think there's a better opportunity for him. And Shakir, we talked about weather issue. Jalen Reed with obviously Christian Watson out would probably be my second. But those two and Devontae's kind of disappeared, and now with the quarterback change there and Hurts out, I don't trust Devontae Slim Reaper.
Okay. How about you, T-Rock?
I'm going to go with Shakir. I know he's been kind of down over the last couple of weeks compared to where he was the first half of the season. But I don't know. I just kind of anticipate a little bit more of a shootout with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. I think I am going to go Josh Downs as well. That's been Flacco's guy. He just locks in on him. I think I'm going to go Josh Downs here. I'm going to start him. Jaden Reed is just hit or miss. Yeah. Shakir's been solid, but I just don't know how much they're going to need to pass on the Jets. And then Devontae with Pickett. Yeah, no thanks. Give me Josh Downs. He also has Jaden Daniels or Josh Allen. Who are we starting there?
I think I have Josh Allen, number 1 quarterback this week.
All right. And how about you, Matt?
I mean, it's a great options to have, but I've got Josh Allen. I know I've talked about weather a couple of times, but it's Josh Allen, and with the way that he runs, you can't go away from that.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. I'm going to go Josh Allen here, but these guys are probably like in the top 3 for places.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Flacco or Bryce? Joe Flacco, easy.
Bryce has looked a lot better the last month, too.
It's Joe Flacco. He's a fucking god.
All right, fine.
He's a YOLO, man. He's got nothing to lose. He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking throw the ball all day.
All right, Dynasty Jacks has another one for us. Pick 3 to start. Bijan, A-Chain, Aaron Jones, or Jonathan Taylor. 0.25 per carry. So this is kind of when I asked him earlier about putting Aaron Jones into his lineup. Which 3 would we go with here?
Bijan, A-Chain, JT.
Yeah, so it is Sid Aaron Jones. Okay. Against his former team, you gonna start him in the revenge game, Matt?
I mean,
I've got the first 3. I've got Bijan, A-Chain, and Aaron sitting JT.
That was Aaron Jones' best game.
You're gonna sit JT after last week, after we told everybody to sit JT last week, and he went for 9,000 yards.
Yeah, I know. Let's just bring up that. Why don't you do? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, this is crazy. Like the fact that you've got these 4 is like kind of insane because they're all within the top 10 or 11 places.
Yeah, I think I sit Aaron Jones on this one, to be honest.
Okay, I'll go with that. Eric.
Yeah, nice team though for sure. J-Dub, Neighbors or Devontae Smith in standard scoring leagues. So
Neighbors.
Who do you have here? You got Neighbors? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Neighbors too. Both shitty quarterbacks. So. Fizz, shout out to Fizz, man. He's provided the music to start the year and did all of our screenshots too, or our thumbnails for the league for the year,
I still
appreciate.
We've been doing this for how many weeks, Eric? And I still like as we're doing.
I'm still mad at Fizz that he hasn't jumped on here one week with us either. So Fizz, next year you're getting your ass on here, even if you got to call off work, man. Man. Start 2 in the flex spot. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith, add a son, as he likes to call him, and Laporta with a 0.75 tight end premium. T-Rock, Which two are you starting for our man Fizz here?
Definitely Addison. And I'm going to go with Devontae Smith. I was just looking back over my rankings. Devontae Smith is, yeah. I think that he's going to be, it's either going to be him or AJ Brown. So that goes off today with Kenny Pickett. I'm just going to go Devontae Smith and Addison.
All right. And Matt?
I've got Addison and Laporta, especially with that 0.75 tight end premium. That's almost double for tight ends. Laporta started really slow at the beginning of the year. Looked like a wash like most of the tight ends, and he's definitely come on quite a bit stronger since then. So those are the two.
All right, Fizz, I'm going to take your words here that you always use. Start the later guys. Addison, Laporta, two latest guys here. I'm going with Addison and Laporta, so I'm good with that. I just don't trust Tyreek today with Huntley. It's been bad. And Devontae with Pickett, I really don't trust either. So
the slim who?
Yeah. AJ, half PPR, need to. Devontae Smith, Josh Downs, Garrett Wilson, or JMO? Good question here. Which two are you going with, Matt?
This is a really good question. I've got initial thoughts. I'm leaning Garrett Wilson, and it's either Josh Downs or JMO. We're going to go JMO. So Garrett Wilson and JMO.
Okay. And T-Rock?
I haven't gotten any downs yet so far this show. I'm going to go with Josh Downs and JMO as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Downs and JMO too. I like JMO a lot this week as well. He had that monster game against San Francisco last year in the playoffs too. So, yeah, give me Josh Downs and JMO. J-Dub, with Tua out, I'm stuck starting Cooper Rush, Rico Dowdle, or Tim Patrick in my super flex spot. Pick one. Yeah, I'm starting Cooper Rush there.
Cooper.
Definitely not Tim Patrick. Go Cooper Rush.
Yeah, just go with Cooper Rush. Hopefully Brandon Cooks has like a career renaissance game. Brian Thomas Jr. or Tyreek. Brian Thomas Jr. Easy.
Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah.
No, slam that. Smash that.
Yeah.
Rashawn has one here for us. Half PPR. London neighbors. Thielen need 1.5 PPR. Good question here. Who do you got here, T-Rock?
I'm going Thielen. Yeah, I think he's by far their best option. And Bryce Young has looked a lot better over the last month.
All right. How about you, Matt?
That's what I was leaning as well. Thielen. Adam Thielen, man. Old man Thielen. What's up?
I think I'm going to go Drake London here. I like Drake with Penix in there. He was having a good game and then kind of sat out the rest of the game last week due to a little hamstring pull. He's good to go this week. So I'm going to go with London in a really big game here. Both teams need to win that game to keep their playoff hopes alive. So, yeah, give me London.
When did he sit out last? Do you remember when he was pulled? Or
it was like the middle of the third quarter on. Yeah. He sat the rest of the game.
He had 8. So then he had 8 targets up to that point. London.
Right. Yeah, he was doing good. So I'm going to go London. All right, here. Start 2, full PPR. Ford, Tracy, or Dowdle. Which two are we starting here, T-Rock?
I'm leaning towards those first two. Yeah, it's just really tough to play Dowdle against that Eagles defense.
Right. Matt?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the same. Ford and Tracy, the first two. Especially, we talked about the weather potentially. I know we've talked about Singletary taking over a little bit more of that backfield with Tracy, but the weather, I just think they're going to be running it quite a bit just to try to run the clock and get the hell out of there and be over with the season for the Giants.
I'm going to go Ford and Dowdle here. I still don't trust Tracy. He is banged up still too. So yeah, give me Ford and Dowdle here. I know they're both at least healthy and should get a ton of work. All right, Flex 1, PPR. Jaden Reed, Garendo, Dowdle. Which one are we starting here in PPR? T-Rock?
Jaden Reed. Yeah.
Jaden Reed. Yeah, I think I'm going Jaden Reed as well here. I'm going to go for the home run upside there.
Same.
Hope you guys had a great holiday. Appreciate all that you do. Appreciate you, Bart Gustus. Yep.
Thank you.
Pick 2, Bryce, Flacco, Downs, Devontae Smith, full PPR.
The Super two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Or do you just do this? Do you do Flacco and Downs and get the smash there?
You
Yeah.
hope that they smash together and don't
True.
have a bad game, or else you're doubly.
What did you
fucked.
say, Eric? What was the weather like in Carolina again? Was that the one?
It's
with
going to be the
winds?
same as that Jacksonville, Tennessee one. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of heavy rain.
Yeah.
I would probably go with both quarterbacks if this is a 2-quarterback question. If I'm picking one quarterback and one of the receivers, it's Flacco and Downs easy.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick between the quarterbacks, I'd probably play both quarterbacks.
Yep.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Don't sit
there.
Caleb Williams like we did last week.
I didn't.
No, you did not. Smart man.
Tony has one for us. Need to afford Terry, Thielen, and Brees Hall, 0.5 PPR league. Who do you got here, Matt? Which two?
Thielen, and then I'm debating between Terry and Ford. And the only reason why I'm debating is if it's full PPR, I'd go Terry. Since it's half, I'm leaning towards Ford. So I'll go Ford and Thielen.
Okay. And T-Rock?
I'm going with the wide receivers. Both of them are top 6 plays for me, so I'm going with them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go the same route as T-Rock, both receivers. Terry McLaurin needs one more touchdown to get the Commanders' single-season record for touchdowns by a wide receiver. I think he's at 12 right now. 13 would be the record. So I think they're going to do everything in their power to get Terry that touchdown today. So definitely going to get McLaurin in there. And then Thielen and Ford's a coin flip, but I think I'm going to go Thielen. I trust him a little bit more.
Both are great matchups, too, in the Cuck score. They're both top 6 plays as well.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ridley, J-Mo, or Brian Robinson. I guess we're picking one here. Doesn't say if it's PPR or anything, but who would you guys go here?
It's between J-Mo and B-Rob for me.
Yeah. So I've got B-Rob a little bit higher, but yes, between the two.
Fuck. I kind of just want to go with J-Mo just because I think B-Rob is definitely the safer play. I could see him going 12 to 15. But then J-Mo, I could see him going from 6 to 26. So
Yeah,
I kind of just
and
want to go with J-Mo.
And I think that, we talked about this last week as well, and I think T brought up another great point. So I think you look at your team, and if you feel like you need that high upside, given there's already been 6 games that have played, you should kind of see like where you're gauged. If you're, only 40% projection to win, then go upside, which is JMO. If all you need is just a safe play, then do the B-Rob just to kind of get, the easy 10 points or whatever. It's going to be 12 points.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sit Ridley because of the rain.
Yep.
Excuse me. So it'd be
He's the
between
third one.
J-Mo and B-Rob. And I kind of agree with what Matt said. If you are, he says 50-50. So,
The Fizzle rule, the Lions play Monday night.
yeah, more than a Sunday night game. So it's kind of the same thing.
That's true. Kind of.
I'll say this: if it's a standard league or a half PPR league, I'm gonna go Brian Robinson. If it's a full PPR, I'm gonna go J-Mo. How's that?
Oh shit, dude. So JMO's had over the past 3 weeks, this is what he's had as far as targets: 8, 5, and 7, 13, 12, and 26 points in PPR.
And it's
scoring.
a half PPR league.
Yeah,
He said.
that was in full, but
Yep, both have great matchups too.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna go Brian Robinson. Washington really needs this win, so I think they're gonna be going all out tonight. So yeah, give me B-Rob. You guys on with B-Rob?
I'm going
J-Mo?
I'm going
J-Mo?
JMO. Looking at
I'm
looking
going
at the
J-Mo
three,
too.
and the reason why I switched my perspective because I was on B-Rob was I looked at the last 3 weeks of scoring, even though it was full PPR, and Brian's just been very low, even in half PPR. So
Yeah, Washington hasn't had the fireworks they had in the beginning half of the season.
they haven't. JMO. Good luck,
Alex
man.
has one. Rico Dowdle or Tajay Spears. I think I'm going Spears. here.
Tajay.
Yep.
Tajay.
Let's see. Spears or Jonnu in a 2-point tight end premium. Interesting question here. Who do you got here, T-Rock?
I'm gonna go with John. I mean, he's very high up in my tight end ranks, and I just don't know who else they're gonna pass to. Besides, they're gonna try Tyreek. They're gonna try Waddle. I don't know.
I've got Johnny just because that tight end premium is juiced a lot, and I know Spears. We talked about it's a great matchup, but when you've got a shitty ass quarterback, what do? You dump down to tight ends in the middle of the field. So
Yeah, but I don't even know if Huntley threw to Jonnu much. Yeah, give me Jonnu, I guess. Like, they've been designing plays for him and shit, so... Yeah, give me Jonnu just with that tight end premium. Like you just need like
Yeah,
4
Eric.
catches, you got 8 points, and that's not even counting the yards.
Exactly, Eric. That's kind of where if you took out the
So-
juice for the tight end premium, like it's no doubt Spears, but that's
Right,
that's a
yeah.
heavy tight end premium.
Yeah,
I'm trying to project myself in the future, and I could just imagine myself being like, "Why the hell did we pick Jonnu? He freaking Tyler Huntley sucks. I'm switching. I'm going
Yeah.
back to Spears."
All right.
All
Play it
right,
safe.
Dwayne has one. With Hubbard on the IR, I need someone in my flex and half PPR. So Brandon Cooks, Kyle Pitts, Romeo Dobbs, or Tank Bigsby. Who do you got here, T-Rock?
Dobbs. I'm gonna go
Going
with. I
in
think
half
he's gonna.
PPR, okay.
Yeah, I think he's one of Jordan Love's favorite targets, and I expect also too with that game, the Vikings can get passed on because they're one of the best rush defenses. I think that's the reason why I have Jordan Love so high. I think they're going to have to pass the ball a lot. So even though Jacobs has been great, so I'm going to go with him.
Matt?
Dobbs. That's exactly where I went to.
Half PPR, I'm going with Tank Bigsby. We just saw what Jonathan Taylor did against that defense last week. I think they're going to have to run the ball quite a bit with all this rain. So I think this is a Tank Bigsby game for sure. So I'm going Tank Bigsby here. Dobbs has been inconsistent too, even with Watson being hurt. He's still inconsistent for me. So I'm going to go Tank.
Yeah, ETN, I think, is just too much of a pesk, just as far as.
It is. Yeah,
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah.
And he has been inconsistent, but that whole entire offense has also been inconsistent. Dobbs for the wide receiver core, but
Right. One from Twitch here. Hey guys, where do you stand on Kendre versus Blackshear full PPR? Who do you got there, Matt?
I'm gonna go Blackshear.
Okay. T-Rock?
I want to go Kendre. He's a top 20
Kendre.
play for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Kendre as well. I just don't know about who's going to run the ball for Carolina. It's going to be Blackshear and probably Mike Boone. And I think Mike Boone has the better chance to be the lead guy because he's carried an NFL workload before, as Blackshear hasn't. So I think Blackshear is probably the third down back for me. So that's where I'm going to lean Kendre.
Yeah.
Got a super chat here from Tony. Bucky, Ford, or Reed down early. Weather concerns with Buck. Let's see. Weather concerns. I mean, if you're down, I think I'm going.
Ford.
It's either Bucky or Jaden Reed for me.
Down early. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, and if I think T-Rock's kind of getting me to think about, man, if the Packers are going to win, they're going to have to throw, and Jaden Reed's going to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm leading Jaden Reed. If you're down,
Yeah, Jaden Reed.
I'm going
agree.
Bucky.
Reed gets.
I'm going Bucky because he's just been such a great running back, especially over the last couple of weeks. They're giving it a lot more to him than they are Rashad White. And
They've completely he's taking over that backfield.
he's a top 7 running back play for me this week. And with the weather, I think they're going to have to run it. He can get into the game both passing and or receiving and rushing. So,
Dude, I'm looking at his last 4 week stats. Yeah, I'm going to switch it to Bucky Irvin as well. He had 2 weeks ago, he had 117 yards. 4 weeks ago, he had 152 yards. So he doesn't need to catch the ball at all. He can get a 100-yard game and take it for you.
Yeah,
So.
and with the weather, I could see that too. That's why it's such
You're
a
gonna run
hard
even
one
more.
for me.
Yeah.
you just got to hope that it's a Reed game. It's just that's the thing. It could very well be.
Yeah, and it could be Wicks. It could be any of those guys. So, yeah, I mean, it's a tough call. It really is.
Well, especially
Fernando,
down early too, because then you're looking for upside. So that's why you'd want to say Reed just for the upside of it. But yeah.
Right. It's 12:50 now, so we're gonna take the last couple questions here. Colts defense or Miami defense? I think we answered this earlier. I'm going Colts D. They gave up. The Giants gave up
Colts.
26 to Atlanta. Shitty defense last week. So.
And I'm going Miami against DTR.
Yeah. Pick 3: McMillan, Hall, Garendo, Tracy. I would sit Tracy on that one.
And I'm saying Grenda.
I'm gonna go off the injury, and I know you said Tracy's banged up too, but I'm gonna say Grendo.
Okay. Sean has one. Garrett Wilson or Jaden Reed this week? I'd probably go Garrett Wilson still.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Okay. Another one here from Twitch. Garrett Wilson or Hawkinson PPR. Really worried about weather in Jets game and Wilson not getting much love. I mean, I can go with Hawkinson there. You can talk me into that.
I'm going to go Garrett Wilson.
I'm still leaning Garrett Wilson. Yep.
Okay. If it's a tight end premium, I think I'd probably,
if it is, yes,
definitely like him more.
He just hasn't been the smash that we've all hoped Hawkinson will be. I think he needs till next year to fully recover.
Yeah. Wilson or Reed? That one's tough, man. Garrett Wilson or Jaden Reed? Probably still go Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that. He did that one earlier. Half PPR, big play bonus for 40+ yards. Amari Cooper or Chig? It is definitely Chig. The last 2 weeks, they have absolutely peppered the absolute piss out of Chig. I actually have him in a league. I'm gonna pull up his stats real quick. But yeah, I've played Chig in a couple leagues this week. So let me pull up his stats.
Yeah,
quarterback's crap in the bed. That sucks too. So I've had that happen in a few of my leagues. It's a horrible way.
So last 2 weeks, 8 for 59 on 10 targets, and then last week against the Colts, 9 for 81 on 11 targets. So he's getting targeted a shit ton. They've kind of gotten him more involved in the offense with Mason Rudolph in there. So yeah, give me Chig compared to Marty Cooper, who's gone like 0 for 0 for like fucking 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, the big play bonus is probably not going to play a factor in either of these guys, but I'm going to go with Chig with the volume.
Yeah. He started Caleb in May. Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah. That's bad for sure. Any more quick questions? Fire them into the chat here, but want to thank everybody for tuning in all year and joining us. T-Rock and Matt, this has been a blast to do this all year with you guys, so it kind of sucks that this is the last week, but it is. Fantasy season is finally over, man. Feels like it flew by.
Wait all year for it to come, and then it goes in a flash. Fucking sucks.
Yeah. So appreciate you guys. And,
appreciate
everybody that tuned in all year. You know, we had, Tony's been in here a lot. Bart Gustus, Jen was in here a lot here. Yep. There's been a lot of people in here. Fizz, appreciate you, Fizz, as well, man, for all the stuff that you did behind the scenes. One more here from Theo. Our man Theo here. Good morning, fellas. Pickett or Rudolph, 6 point for passing touchdown.
Shit.
I'm going to go with Rudolph, man. I'm starting Rudolph in a couple of my leagues.
And he's actually, when he started earlier in the season, he actually was doing pretty good. So I'd go Rudolph as well. So
the weather scares me a tiny bit, but it's
Kenny Pickett's just fucking Kenny Pickett.
Right. So, all right. Well, that's going to be it for us this year, guys.
Yeah, I'm super excited to dig into. I've luckily kept track of all of our picks, so we're gonna come back next year bigger and better. It's gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna really dig into.
Yeah, I'm taking down T-Rock next year. I'm gonna go from 3rd to 1st next year. So.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it should be awesome.
So
but thanks everyone.
Appreciate all you guys. Remember to check that link below there. Patreon.com/South Harmon. 15% off when you use that code. Come join us in our Patreon and join the Discord. 54A45 is the code. Make sure you guys sign up over there. Come join us. Tons of rookie talk that's going to be happening. Rookie stuff in there. DB, Koopa, all the guys. We do ranks, rookie ranks, all that stuff. We'll be talking about a lot of these rookies, getting you ready for your season next year and for May when the rookie drafts roll around. So definitely join down there. We'd appreciate it. Come join us in the Discord. There's always a lot of chatter going on in the Discord at all hours of the day. So be somebody there to talk to you with.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, that's the best time of the year. I feel like that's when we're at our best, is getting ready for the NFL draft, and you got all these different people on our team. The
mock draft Mondays will be coming back here soon too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Mock draft Mondays, on YouTube. YouTube Live. All of us get on there. We all take a team and do some mock drafts. So gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Good luck in your championship today. Hopefully you bring home that money, and we will see you next year, literally, for another start-sit season. So
sit.
it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So
All right, get the
appreciate
money.
everybody. Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Happy New Year.